I got more thoughts. Thoughts are coming. More thoughts are coming. I know, I'm off on a good start for my first brand review. I'm never, ever gonna get PR. Hi everybody, thank you so much for checking out Epic Quest Beauty. My name is Christina, and today we get to do our first brand review. I have been so excited to get into this for you. This brand and some of its great products is actually what motivated me to start this YouTube adventure, and some of the not great products too, I'm not gonna lie. There are great things and they're not great things, spoiler alert. So if this sounds like your thing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, let us, praise the algorithm gods, and get into this first review. First thing we're going to talk about today is going to be our sunscreen of the week. Just like Sesame Street has a letter of the day, we're going to have a sunscreen of the week. And our first sunscreen is the MISSHA. Let me see. There we go. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so official. It's the MISSHA Sun Milk Essence Sunscreen. Now we're going to talk about the sunscreen's experience. We're going to talk about how it feels on the skin, how it wears under makeup, because there's all these other great channels that talk about the science behind the sunscreens. But in my opinion, the best sunscreen is the sunscreen you put on your face. So I want to talk about this sunscreen and how it did on my face this last week. It's lovely. It has a very watery texture, but as you can see, it doesn't run. When you rub it into the skin, it sort of like immediately bursts into water and leaves this very like glowing essence to your face. I had an excellent experience with this under makeup. If you don't like scent, you will not like this product. It is perfume and sunscreen had as a baby. It does go away, but it is strong. I had an excellent experience with this under makeup. As a standalone sunscreen, this stuff like burned my eyes like bees, like fire in my eyes. So as a standalone only thing with sunscreen in it, I would not recommend this. But underneath makeup or like a BB cream that has SPF in it, totally give this a try. And everything's will be linked below. Everything I'm talking about today is going to be linked below. Some of those links will be affiliate or associate links. I would make a small commission out of it. That would help me in my channel, but please never feel any pressure to purchase anything except for sunscreen. It doesn't have to be this sunscreen, but purchase a sunscreen. The review today is going to be multiple steps. It is going to be my experience ordering and getting the products, my experience working with the products over the past couple of weeks, and ultimately my overall sort of brand thoughts. I'm not going to get too into the science and the ingredients. This again is a sensorial experience and the experience I have had using this brand over the past couple of weeks. Everything I have on my face right now is Profusion Cosmetics. I'll explain to you as I go through how I got these looks and what I did to make this brand successful. I had to do a little bit of magic, but this look is 100% them. If you guys hear some noises, I do film at home. I have teenagers, I have downstairs neighbors, so I apologize for that. This brand is available in a couple of different places. They have their own website. They are available on Amazon as well as Walmart. In stores, they say that they are available in Walmart as well as Walgreens, but that was not my experience. Here's what I found at Walmart. Found it. Yay. Found it. We'll see what else we can get. Found it. Here's what I found at Walgreens. Nothing. Nada. I found nothing at Walgreens. So maybe it's available in Walgreens in other states, other countries. I imagine it's going to be 100% online, but there was nothing in Walgreens here. And Walmart, you saw. I ordered from their online website when I first started this out. There were 2 mistakes in my order. I ordered this highlighter palette. Shit happens. I ordered their BB cream in light. I reached out to the brand and I had never heard back from them. I researched their return policy and it was more complicated than I was willing to put out for the cost of this product. You had to print something out. I don't even own a printer. You had to mail it back in. I don't have time for all that. So I have 1.5 products that I won't use. I'm gonna find a friend to donate it to so that it gets some use, but I have 2 products that I have no use for now. I'm gonna go over the products that I did and the way that I would apply them to the face. Well, the way that most people would apply their makeup. I always start with eyes first, but because I want to save the eyes for dessert, we're gonna start with the foundation. As I was unable to use the BB cream, I found on Walmart their Profusion Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Protector. Hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, SPF 15. Okay, here's the key. I have this on right now. I think it's good, but, big disclaimer, but the difference between this looking lovely on me and this looking like I have, 8th grade, I just got to wear makeup cake face is much powder. So how I put this on to make this look good was I put the tiniest bit on my hand. I put my beauty blender in it. I bounced it on my skin. I put the tiniest bit more and I bounced again. I don't have a drop of powder on right now. Not any. Personally, if I put any powder on this, it looks like a hot mess. It is not good. But if I am careful and I'm loving and I treat this like the gentle princess that she is, it looks really nice and I like it a lot. So this, what I recommend, see, that's a hard one for me because I have a foundation in this price range that I have recommended to friends that's easier to get and more consistent and not quite so finicky. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Original Foundation, the one that smells like paint, is the one that I would recommend 75% of the time over this one. Unless, of course, you are on a site purchasing other Profusion products and decided to try this one out. So this is it's okay, This brand did not have any powder that I was able to find on their website, so I have no powder on. Now for me, my skin is dry enough that I can do it, as I explained before why. I do have a little bit of bronzer and blush on, but it's not this crap. It is not this. Because this stuff, well, here's the chicken. Usually, I would not leave my face looking this muddy with bronzer, but I wanted you to see, and I'm gonna leave it on all day just to see how it wears. I tried the bronzer, cheek, and highlighter. The highlighter actually, it's not bad. I want to give it another go. Obviously, that's why we're doing a long trial. The bronzer is super pigmented, which I don't love in a bronzer. I like more buildable bronzer because I'm not an expert and I won't place it correctly every time, so I like something you can slowly build. And again, I usually wouldn't leave my face looking this muddy, but I do want to see how it wears, and I do want to see how it goes tomorrow. And I'm actually glad the light is so unflattering. You can see what I'm working on back there. But yeah, my thoughts have still not formed on the bronzer, or the blush, because it could be user error and just understanding how to use the product. But then you have to take that in consideration too. The eyes, however, I love right now. And I'm actually, this mascara and I are beginning to get along. I think we could be friends. We'll know soon. Like, I'll donate it. I have some friends who has some wee ones who are trying to get into makeup. Here's my problem with these. This right here is way too pigmented, and not in the I'm fair skinned and you know, it's a little bit too pigmented because I'm fair and it would look great on dark skin. That's not the type of pigmented. This is the type of pigmented that if you put a brush hair out of the perfect placement on your cheek, that it's gonna look like, you know, you got in a fight, like somebody punched you. And no, I'm not good enough with makeup to have this type of, to require this type of precision. This stuff, like, brought out wrinkles in my face that I didn't even know was on my face. Like, I put it on and like, I have wrinkles here. Again, I'm 40. I have wrinkles are natural, but like it made me sad because I love highlighter. It made me sad. But Christina, I hear you say, I see really decent blush, bronzer, and highlight. Why, however, did you do that? Well, my friends, my loved ones, my colleagues. It brings me to really what is absolutely stunningly magical about this brand. Stunningly magical about this brand. But it's so, God, don't want to sound like a beauty tuber, but it's so good. I want these in every color that they make. I want these in every color that they make. These are legit magical. I actually ended up using these two palettes over the past week or so as my bronzer and blush and highlighter palettes, as well as using them for eyeshadow. This is no. I don't got time. I got too much stuff. These, like, if I wasn't doing this project, I would go out and spend, you know, the $50 and I would have these in every color that they do. They're beautiful. But then I tried another eyeshadow formula of theirs. This is my mask makeup day, which means I have no base on at all because I don't put base on underneath masks when I know I'm wearing masks. I just have eye makeup on. And I have thoughts. I have lots and lots of thoughts. This has been on just for about 4 hours and it is a muddy mess. I use the same base I always use, which is the concealer from the Huda New Nudes palette. I know I'm the only person on the planet who seems to use that, but I do use it and I do like it and I have great reactions with other shadows, but this is, yeah, no. So you see, based on that, like, I wanted this one to be good, but it just didn't seem to have the same, like, oomph as whatever's in these. It just, like, and so one day, and I'm not huge on swatches, I decided to kind of compare and contrast. And this is what happened. All right, y'all, I have to show you this. So I started to do my makeup for the whole switching between the two of them challenge. And I'm not huge on swatches because swatches doesn't show you how something wears on the eye, but I did the one for shiggles just to see. I did a swatch with this sort of semi-packy, semi-fluffy brush. I love this for packing on color lightly and then smoking it out. Look at that. Look at that. The ones on the bottom So for this one, and that one is from this palette. Is from the Sultry palette. The ones on the top is from this palette, the Bear palette. Like, I'm not crazy, right? To just look at it. Look at the difference and the payoff. So on this one, on this one, it was Zing and, sorry, I'm really professional here. It was Zing and Fine. On the sort of orangey one, it was Adventurous and Wave. Like, no, sorry, I'm not putting this on my eyes again. I don't like it. This proof right here. These, like, I can tell you I'm biased. I started this loving the fuchsia one, but these are fucking magical. They're goddamn magical. Magical. Like, I'm gonna get to, like, I don't know if they ground up fairies or what, but yeah, there you go. So after that, I was so pissed off at this that I haven't even used it since. Nope. When I first placed my full order, I got their mascara in this little, like, Christmas thing because they were out of their full mascara. And it comes with a little small mascara and a little, like, sparkly eye topper thingy. And when I first tried the mascara, here was my initial thoughts. So I was gonna have today be my mascara and a little bit of lip day just to see it. And I was putting the mascara on, and this eye is one coat. See, so it's not actually bad. And then I tried to do a second coat on this eye just to make it a little bit fuller. And you can see it did like the spider thing, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, if you want to be artistic and stuff and sit there with a, you know, a small pen and make it work, you could, but I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna do another coat on the second eye just to make it even, because if you mess up on one eye, you gotta mess up on both. Or I guess I could take it off, but no, I'm just gonna do a second coat. But I'm not a huge fan of the second coat of that mascara. So as you can see, I hated it when I first tried it. I didn't like the way that the brush in this worked, because if you can see the brush, it's not the sexiest brush, right? And I didn't like what it did to my lashes. Then at the end of the day, because I kept wearing it, and at the end of the day, I looked at my lashes and I had 0 fallout. I had 0 raccoon eyes. Every mascara, like all of them, seems to raccoon on me. So I go online and try to find a way to apply this to where it looks feathery and lovely the way I want. And this is what I find. This is an inexpensive product that I just, you know, you use to brush out your eyebrows. And there are eyelash brushes on the market. This is not one. I used it as one. I just took this, put a little of this here on the end and brushed it through my eyelashes. And it is beautiful. It is gorgeous. And I loved it. And then I ordered a full-size one from Walmart. I don't know if this one's drier or what.
Hey,
What? Oh, it's you as a baby eating cheese.
Me and baby, now we talk.
I'll tell you about this mascara. The epic saga of this mascara continues.
Let me do it.
I was so disappointed. I don't know. Okay. So look at this. Obviously very different wand. I don't know if this is gonna like show it, but there's the product from the Walmart one. Kind of, I again, see, it's kind of dry. It's a little weird. Here's the product from the one I got from them. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't articulate the difference, but this was dry and scratchy and fell and uncomfortable, and whatever is in this tube is magical. And if what was in this was like this, I would be saying, okay, I have a new favorite mascara. Everybody needs to get the hell out of the way. This is the best mascara ever. But I had no consistency. So I bought it again. And I bought it again. So here I am with 3 mascaras and only one of them is decent, and it's driving me insane. And I'm like doing the math, like, okay, if it's $4 a piece for a whole one, and if 1 and 3 are good, then it's a $12 mascara. Is it a $12 mascara or is it a $4 mascara? Okay, no, it's a $12 mascara. Okay, but if I have to order 3 of them from their website, and well, it's 12 plus 7, so that's a $19. Was it a $19 mascara? It is too much drama. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I'm so mad at this mascara because I'm going to use whatever's in this bottle. I'm going to use it until there is not a drop left. And then I'm not going to purchase it again because I'm pissed off at it. This stuff, however, is lovely. This is a very good, very like, I wouldn't say it's a dupe for the Stila liquid metals or whatever, but it is a very nice, you know, kind of very sweet. I put it in the middle of my eyes just to add that little sparkle. I have hooded eyes. It didn't have much transfer. Like once it goes down well, and it's a nice, lovely, just little bit of sparkle. I would get these in different colors if I was going to do a quick order. The last thing that I was able to get was the Profusion Wingette Liner. Now, I'm not a huge eyeliner person. I'm not good at it. I have wrinkles around my eyes. I'm just not great at it. So take kind of my opinion with a grain of salt on this because I don't have a huge amount of experience. For the price point, this is really good. Like, that's a line. You saw I just kind of... And what I like about this is because I've had... It doesn't bleed a lot. It bleeds a little, but I've tried like Chanel eyeliners that have bled more than this. If you have to go over, I'm gonna just kind of go back and forth with this a bit. There's no, like if you have to go over it, let's see if I can actually do this where you guys can see it. If you have to go over this like a little bit in order to make a line, it doesn't skip. And once this dries down, unless you're going through like a swamp or something, this stays. So again, like for the price, this is a really solid, very thin, nice black eyeliner. And I would absolutely recommend this to somebody who just wants to buy an inexpensive eyeliner to try out. The lips. When I get lips from a brand, I try to get nudes, like a nude, a pink, and a red, just so I can get an idea of their spectrum. The liquid lip formula is not great. It feels stiff to me. It feels way too much like I have something on my lips. It was kind of suffocating almost. And it was just a no. I really genuinely enjoy the lip pencil. That's what I'm wearing right now, is their lip pencil with their little glitter top coat. And it is a glitter top coat. I wouldn't consider it a gloss. However, I can't buy the lip pencil separate. I have to buy the lip pencil with the liquid lip, and I don't want to. So unfortunately, I'm going to be using the rest of those lip pencils because I do like them. They're very creamy. They fill in well. They last long. They're all the things that I actually really enjoy with a lip pencil, but I am not going to be repurchasing. And then I got this. This is their Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Tint. And this is the weirdest lip tint. Like, a lip tint to me is a little more, I don't know, watery, I guess. And this is like this sort of strange waxy texture. Like, this shows every possible like wrinkle or imperfection that I have on my lips. And I was very disappointed because this is super cute packaging. So the lips were a disappointment for me. So that was a no. Extras. I got their No Budge eyeshadow primer. It's fine. It doesn't really like cancel out, it doesn't really cancel out veins and whatnot, but it's fine. And if you're on the website and you want to purchase it, purchase it. It doesn't, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Same thing with these. These are totally good. Absolutely solid if you have like a glitter look that you want to buy a particular color glitter for, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. I got the purple one because I have a purple problem. I would suggest applying these with, it always looks so pretty on the finger though, it's glitter. Definitely suggest applying these with a finger or very packed brush on something with glitter glue. You are gonna have glitter everywhere. It is glitter, but see, it's definitely not, it's not the best, but it's not bad. Understand you're playing with craft herpes. Anytime you play with glitter, it's gonna get everywhere. I got these. Well, this is a bummer. It looks like I will not be using these because I cannot even get them out of the well, there's one. Okay, let's see if I can try this a different way. Feel like Cousin It with absolutely gorgeous Cousin It. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. What if I pop the bottom? Nope. 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 So, yeah. Overall brand review. It feels like I've sat here and kind of like shat upon this brand for the past couple minutes, but the truth of the matter is these, I don't see drugstore getting better. These are beautiful. I would highly suggest getting these for just to have them. I want these in every color story they put out. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to be purchasing other product for this project, but these are absolutely gorgeous and I don't see another drugstore eyeshadow living up to these. The difference between what was in these and what was the big pan, I don't know. I don't question. I thank Profusion for putting those out. Those are gorgeous. If you're gonna buy one thing from the brand, that is what you are going to buy, in my ever so humble opinion. Second place would be this. I really do think this is a solid choice. Yeah, the blushes are a big no for me. The blushes and bronzers are a big no. I don't know of any drugstore brands that are going to have blushes and bronzers in the big pan like that. So if you're looking for like a big like blush story, I would suggest saving your coin and buying something a little bit more expensive. If you are just looking for a solid drugstore blush, I really do like the Wet n Wild blushes. I'll link some below. A good drugstore bronzer, my favorite drugstore bronzer is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. However, that is significantly more expensive than those bronzers. So I'll look to see if I can find, but I can't really think of anything that I've tried. I've heard good things about other bronzers, but overall, yeah, you need to spend just a little bit more on bronzers. So yeah, my overall impression of the brand is the things that are good about this brand are not good. They are great. They are exceptional. The things that they get right, they get so right. It's like a diamond in the rough. The things that they don't get right, don't waste your time with. Thank you again for listening to me rant for these past few minutes. I really appreciate it. If you did like what you heard, I would love for you to subscribe. I also have a question. What brand should I do next? I can do e.l.f., I can do Wet n Wild, I can do NYX, I can do Kokie. If there is a brand that you know of that I haven't mentioned, please let me know. Comment below. Tell me what brand you would like to see next. I would love to do that video for you. I thought this was a lot of fun. And thank you so much. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you. This is fun. You guys keep watching. I'll keep doing it. Love you guys. Good night.